Hello, and welcome to Deep Minutes, the channel where we explore the fascinating world of philosophy. Today, we are going to dive into the life and thought of one of the most influential and respected Roman emperors, Marcus Aurelius. He was not only a powerful ruler, but also a Stoic philosopher who wrote a personal diary of his reflections and insights known as the Meditations. In this video, we will examine his philosophical views, how they were shaped by his historical context, and how they can still inspire us today. Marcus Aurelius was born in 121 AD during the Pax Romana, a period of relative peace and stability for the Roman Empire. He came from a wealthy and noble family and was related to several prominent figures of his time, such as the emperors Trajan and Hadrian. He received a rigorous education in Greek and Latin, as well as rhetoric, law. He was especially drawn to Stoicism, a school of thought that taught that the best way to live was in harmony with nature and reason, and that one should focus on what is under one's control and accept what is not. When he was 17, he was adopted by Antoninus Pius, the successor of Hadrian, and became his heir. He married Antoninus's daughter, Faustina, and had 13 children with her. He also became a consul, a senator, and he was well-liked and respected by the people and the elites for his intelligence, generosity, and modesty. He was also a devout follower of the traditional Roman religion and participated in many rituals and ceremonies. In 161 AD, Antoninus Pius died, and Marcus Aurelius became emperor, along with his adoptive brother Lucius Verus. They were the first co-emperors in Roman history, and they ruled together until Lucius' death in 169 AD. Marcus Aurelius faced many challenges and difficulties during his reign. He had to deal with wars, plagues, famines, rebellions, and conspiracies. He spent much of his time on military campaigns, fighting against the Parthians, the Armenians, and the Germanic tribes. He also had to cope with the death of many of his loved ones, including his wife, his brother, and 8 of his children. Despite these hardships, Marcus Aurelius remained calm, composed, and virtuous. He did not let his power corrupt him, nor did he succumb to anger, fear, or despair. He was a just and benevolent ruler who cared for the welfare of his subjects and enacted many reforms and policies to improve their lives. He was also a tolerant and open-minded leader who respected the diversity of cultures and religions in his empire and did not persecute the Christians, unlike some of his predecessors and successors. How did he manage to maintain such a balanced and admirable character in the midst of so much turmoil and tragedy? The answer lies in his philosophy. Marcus Aurelius was a faithful disciple of Stoicism, and he used it as a guide and a support for his personal and political life. He wrote his Meditations as a way of reminding himself of the Stoic principles and practices, and of examining his own thoughts and actions. He did not intend his writings to be published or read by others, but they have survived and become one of the most influential and cherished works of philosophy in history. The Meditations are not a systematic treatise, but a collection of 12 books containing short passages, aphorisms, anecdotes, and dialogues. They cover a wide range of topics such as ethics, psychology, physics, theology, logic, and politics. They are written in a simple and direct style, often addressing himself in the second person. They reveal the innermost thoughts and feelings of Marcus Aurelius, as well as his struggles and doubts. They also show his admiration and gratitude for his mentors and role models, such as his adoptive father, his teachers, and the ancient Greek philosophers. The main theme of the Meditations is how to live a good and happy life, in accordance with nature and reason. Marcus Aurelius repeatedly emphasizes the importance of self-control, self-awareness, and self-improvement. He urges himself to avoid being distracted or disturbed by external things such as fame, wealth, pleasure, or pain, and to focus on his own mind, will, and actions. He advises himself to act rationally, morally, and dutifully, and to fulfill his role as a human being and as an emperor. He also reminds himself to be humble, compassionate, and cooperative, and to treat others with respect and kindness. One of the most famous and inspiring passages of the Meditations is the following. Today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, all of them due to the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil. But for my part, I have long perceived the nature of good and its nobility, the nature of evil and its meanness, and also the nature of the culprit himself, who is my brother not in the physical sense, but as a fellow creature similarly endowed with reason and a share of the divine. Therefore, none of those things can injure me, for nobody can implicate me in what is degrading. Neither can I be angry with my brother or fall foul of him, for he and I were born to work together like a man's 2 hands, feet, or eyelids, or the upper and lower rows of his teeth. To obstruct each other is against nature's law. And what is irritation or aversion but a form of obstruction? Meditations 2.1. This passage illustrates the core values of Stoicism, such as rationality, virtue, cosmopolitanism, and harmony. It also shows how Marcus Aurelius applied his philosophy to his daily life and how he faced the challenges and difficulties that he encountered. He did not deny or ignore the reality of the world, but he did not let it affect his inner peace and happiness. He recognized the common humanity and dignity of all people, and he sought to cooperate and coexist with them, rather than to dominate or harm them. He also accepted his fate and his mortality, and he did not fear death, but regarded it as a natural and inevitable part of life. Marcus Aurelius died in 180 AD, at the age of 58, while he was on a military campaign in Vindobona, modern-day Vienna. He was succeeded by his son Commodus, who proved to be a cruel and incompetent ruler, and who marked the end of the golden age of the Roman Empire. Marcus Aurelius's legacy, however, has endured and transcended the boundaries of time and space. His meditations have been read and admired by countless people from different backgrounds, cultures, and professions. They have inspired and influenced many thinkers, writers, artists, leaders, and activists, such as Epictetus, Seneca, Montaigne, Descartes, Kant, Goethe, Thoreau, Gandhi, Mandela, and many others. Marcus Aurelius's philosophy is not only a historical curiosity, but also a practical and relevant guide for our modern times. His teachings can help us cope with the challenges and uncertainties that we face in our personal and social lives, and to find meaning and purpose in our existence. His example can inspire us to live with wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation, and to strive for the common good of humanity. His words can encourage us to reflect and improve ourselves and to cultivate a calm and serene mind. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you think about Marcus Aurelius and his philosophy. What are your favorite passages from the Meditations? And how do you apply his teachings to your own life? What other topics would you like us to cover in the future? We would love to hear from you. Until next time, keep thinking deeply.
Do you want to unlock the secrets of the universe? Do you want to learn how to transform your reality with the power of your mind? Do you want to discover the ancient wisdom of the ages that has been hidden for centuries? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need to check out our amazing collection of books and courses on symbolism, alchemy, manifestation, and wisdom of ages. These books and courses will teach you everything you need to know about the symbols, principles, techniques, and practices of the mystical arts. You will learn how to interpret the meaning of symbols in dreams, art, literature, and nature. Use alchemical processes to purify your body, mind, and soul. Manifest your desires and goals with the law of attraction and creative visualization. Access the universal knowledge and intelligence that is available to everyone, and much more. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your consciousness and unleash your potential. Click the link in the video description to find out more details and get started today. You won't regret it.